Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes,
Okay.
Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Spotlight me once. Hare Krishna, Sanjana, spotlight me once. Hare Krishna, Sanjana. Yes, your voice is not audible. One minute. Okay, now Hare Krishna, Asirya.
Prabhuji, what is the slok number?
Today is 18.5, 18.6, 18.7 and 18.14. This 4 sloka. Yes, 4 slokas. Okay. So, anyone want to do the kirtan for 2-3 minutes? Just write in the chat.
What to do, Prabhuji?
Yes.
Prabhuji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
I want to sing the kirtan.
Okay,
Okay.
continue.
Also, I'm gonna play piano with it.
Yeah, very nice.
Okay. Yeah, is it audible?
Yes,
Yes,
audible.
it's audible.
Someone muted me, I'm sorry. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, it was nice.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Just 1 minute. We are starting.
Yes, okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, Hare Krishna, everybody. We'll start
Hare
today.
Krishna,
Now,
Prabhuji.
yeah. So,
Prabhuji, today 4 slokas.
yeah, 4 slokas we'll discuss. Then after that, we'll see one video. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Little Krishna video. Yes. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakyurunmuritam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Nama Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasarine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pasyatya Desatarine जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे So Hare Krishna everybody. The first sloka is,
Hare
this is
Krishna,
8th
Prabhuji.
chapter and the first sloka is 8.5. So what you will do now, you unmute everyone, just follow me.
Everyone, Prabhuji.
Yes, total only 18 members are there.
Yes,
Just, yeah,
yes, Prabhuji.
you can unmute. Yeah,
Yes, Prabhuji.
yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Andake
I
Prabhuji,
na
muted.
unmute. Yes.
can I read the shloka?
Wait, first I'll read this sloka and you follow me.
Okay.
Then is the translation. Antakale cha mameb
Antakale
Antakale
smaran muktva kalebaram.
Maran Muk
Prabhuji, I think Aishwarya is muting everyone.
Yeah, unmute everyone.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Antakale Mam Eva
Smaran muktva kalebaram.
Smaran Muktva Kalevaram
Yah prayati samadbhava.
Yah Pirayati Samadbhavam
Yati nasti yatra samsayah.
Yati Nasti Atra Samsaya. Hare Krishna
Yeah.
Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna. Thank you. So one by one, she will unmute and you can read this. This one, acha, just I'll say.
Prabhuji,
Anta
I'll
kala
mute
means
all.
at the end of the life. Okay. Ma means unto me.
Prabhuji,
You are
I'll
certainly.
mute.
Smarana means remembering. Okay. So we'll see what Krishna is telling. Yes. Somebody read the translation.
Yes, Prabhuji. There is.
Yes.
I want to read Prabhuji.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. And whoever at the time of death quits his body, remembering me alone, at one attends my nature. Of this there is no doubt.
Yeah. So whoever at the time of death quits the body, remembering me means Krishna. Alone at once attend my nature means Krishna nature. What is the nature of Krishna? Nature of Krishna is, anyone can tell what is the nature of Krishna? Unmute someone.
Yes, Prabhuji. That's Riddhika Roshal.
Yeah.
Suddha Sattva
Yes, very good. So nature of Krishna is Suddha Sattva Guna or spiritual mode. Okay, spiritual mode. So that means he attained the spiritual mode. That means his body will be spiritual. That means he will go to the spiritual platform, a spiritual kingdom. Of this there is no doubt. So Krishna is telling. Yes, somebody read the purport. Just I'll mark. You somebody read from here to 1 minute.
Yes,
From here to
Prabhuji.
here. Yeah, from here to here. Somebody read.
Okay, Prabhuji. There is Srinidhi.
Yes,
Prabhuji, can you
Prabhuji.
hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. In this verse, the importance of Krishna consciousness is stressed. Anyone who quits his body in Krishna consciousness is at once transferred to transcendent abode of the Supreme Lord. The word smarana, remembering, is important. Remembrance of Krishna is not possible for impure souls who has not practiced Krishna consciousness. consciousness in devotion service.
Yes, so now Krishna is telling, whoever remember me at the time of death will attend my nature, means he will definitely come to the spiritual world. Now the question arises, suppose one person did all the sinful activity throughout the life, at the end of the life he just remember Krishna or chanted the name of Krishna, will he go to the spiritual world immediately? Then everybody will try like that, na? So now let's see what Krishna is telling. Yes, somebody read this.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji, there is Srinidhi.
Yeah. Yes, read this.
Prabhuji, but this class was at 9:30, right, Prabhuji?
No, today only I have given the message 9 to 10. Na? This class is normally Saturday 9:30, but today you see the message I have given in the group 9 to 10 p.m.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'm seeing.
Yes, Prabhuji, shall I read the purport?
Yes.
To remember Krishna, one should chant the Mahamantra Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Instantly, following in the footsteps of Lord Chaitanya. Being more tolerant than the tree, humbler than the grass, and offering all respects to others without requiring respect in return. In such a way, one will be able to depart from the body successfully, remembering Krishna, and so attain the supreme goal.
Yes. So now Krishna is telling, while chanting, already we told most of you are chanting more than one round or somebody one round. So while chanting, you have to chant in a very humble way. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told that there is no much rules and regulation for chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So if you chant any other mantra, some Devi Devata, lot of mantra are there. For each and every mantra, there are a lot of rules and regulation. And especially in Kali Yuga, we cannot follow all the rules and regulations. That is the reason when we chant any other mantra, we should follow the rules and regulations. Suppose we are not following, then what will happen? A lot of problem will come to our life. Then we'll think that I have done a lot of spiritual work. Why all this problem coming? Because you have not followed the rules and regulations. That is the reason this mantra has been designed for Kali Yuga, and for this it has been specifically made for Kali Yuga people because there is no rules and regulation. The only rule is that you have to chant in very humble way. That is the only rule that anyone can do. Okay. So now the question is, suppose a person done all the sinful activities and at the time of death he remember Krishna, then whether he will go to the spiritual world? If yes, then everybody will do like that. So it is not possible. See, here it is written, remembering Krishna is not possible for impure soul who has not practiced Krishna consciousness in devotional service. That means to remember Krishna at the time of death, what you need, you have to practice the Krishna consciousness throughout your life. Then only it is possible. That means you close the eye means immediately you will be able to see Krishna. But normally what will happen, suppose we have done all the fruitive activities, we close the eye means we will see somebody, some person, some activities, some object. If you want to see Krishna while closing the eye, then you have to practice this throughout the life. Then only it is possible. But there are certain few instances where exceptional, like um, mm, Ajamila. Ajamila, he throughout the life he did all the sinful activities. At the end of the life, he could able to utter the name of Narayana because one of the son name is Narayana. Okay, so what will happen? What exactly happened to Ajamila? Immediately he did not transfer himself to spiritual world. So what God did, because he has done some auspicious thing, that's why God has given the opportunity. Okay, he went to Kashi, he practiced spirituality, he purified himself, then only he transferred to the spiritual world. So what exactly Krishna does, if by chance somebody think about Krishna or utter the name of Krishna at the time of death, still he is impure. So Krishna will give a chance to purify yourself. So unless you purify yourself, you cannot enter into the spiritual world. Okay, so that means only by thinking Krishna at the time of death, somebody will never go to the spiritual world. Krishna will give a chance to purify yourself. So in that chance, suppose somebody will do the again abominable work, then he will fall down. Okay, so that is the reason Krishna will give the chance. He won't take immediately to the spiritual world. Okay. Yes. Next, just unmute everyone. This is
Yes,
also a very
Prabhuji, I'll
important
unmute.
sloka. Yeah. Yang yang
Yes,
vapi smaran bhavam
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam.
Smaran Bhavam
tyajyante ante kalevaram
Yajjati ante kalevaram.
Kalevaram
tam tam ivaiti
Kaunteya.
kaunteya
Tam tam me
Tamevaiti Kaunteya.
tada tad bhava bhavitaha.
tada
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 tadbhava bhavita.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'll mute them.
So yam yam vapi smaran bhava tyajyanti ante kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavitam. So somebody read the translation.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is. Yes, Prabhuji, I'm unmuting. Vishalakshi, Prabhuji.
Yes.
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail.
Yes. So now there is, while somebody quitting the body or during the death, whatever thing he thinks, then he will get the body like that in the next slide. Now question is, in the 18 days course we have discussed this also, and we have given an example. Can anyone tell this has been which person example is given for this?
Yes,
During the quitting of
Prabhuji,
body, somebody thinking about something and he became same in the next life. Who is that person? Can anyone tell?
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Adam.
Yeah. Yes, Hare Krishna. Yes, Hare Krishna, your voice is not audible.
Yes, Prabhuji, I'll unmute someone else.
Yeah.
Prabhuji, there is Twisha.
Yeah.
Twisha, Prabhuji.
Bharat Maharaj, he was thinking of a deer.
Yeah, very good, very good. So it is Bharat Maharaj who was thinking of deer, so he got a deer body. Okay. Now somebody read this. Mute someone from
Yes,
here to
Prabhuji.
here. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. There is Navya, Prabhuji.
Yeah. From here to here.
Yes, Navya, please read it. Navya, you're on unmute, but we are not able to hear you. Okay, Prabhuji, I'll unmute someone else. Vinci.
The process of changing one's
Krishna
nature at
Prabhuji.
a critical moment of death is here explained. How can one die in the proper state of mind? Maharaja Bharat thought of a deer at the time of death and so was transferred to that form of life. However, as a deer, Maharaj Bharat could remember his past activities. Of course, the cumulative effect of the thoughts and action of one's life influences one's thought at the moment of death. Therefore, the actions of this life determine one's future state of being.
Yes. So now Bharat Maharaj he was thinking about a deer, so that's why he got a deer body. But here one important thing is that Bharat
Prabhuji, someone
Yeah.
else became the co-host, Prabhuji.
Who?
Sarayu, Prabhuji, I don't know. She became the co-host.
So,
I guess she's changing the settings, Prabhuji.
yeah. Assyria was there, na?
Yes, Prabhuji, she left. I don't know how she became the co-host, Prabhuji. Sarayu. She changed the settings so many times. Allow them to unmute and all, Prabhuji.
Okay, let it be there, we'll see. Acha, 1 minute. So here Bharat Maharaj could remember the past activities. Here one important thing is that, however, as the deer, Bharat Maharaj could able to remember the past activity, which is not possible. So how then it became possible for Bharat Maharaj? Because he was a very pious person. Previously he did a lot of spiritual work. That is the reason, and because of small defect, because of small mistake, he was thinking about the deer at the time of death. That's why he got a deer body, because he has done a lot of spiritual work in the previous birth. The Krishna became very merciful to him, and in the deer body also he was able to remember in the previous life. That is the reason in the deer body also he was able to think about Krishna. That is the reason in the next life he got again the human body in the form of Jada Bharata. Okay, so it is then, what is the inference here? The moral here is, if you do little spiritual work, always there is benefit. Bharat Maharaj, because he has done some spiritual work before, Krishna helped him like anything. Similarly, uh, Ajambila also, at the childhood he was doing a lot of spiritual work, and even if he does a lot of abominable work, still God helped him. That's what always we should try to do some spiritual work. Okay, now somebody read from here.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Sarvani.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare
Transcendently
Krishna.
absorbed by Krishna's service, then his next body will be transcendental spiritual, not physical. Therefore, the chanting of Hare Krishna is the best process for successfully changing one's state of being to transcendental life.
Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So what will happen? To remember Krishna at the time of death, that is our main aim, main goal. Because whatever state we remember at the time of death, we will attain the same state. But our aim is to remember Krishna or chant the name of Krishna at the time of death. Now, how it is possible? It is possible only when we have practiced this spirituality throughout the life. So the base process, the Acharya is telling, you have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So if you start this process chanting, slowly your mind will tune and go towards Krishna, it will attract towards Krishna, and you listen about Krishna. So Krishna's story pastime is so beautiful, so sweet that you cannot forget. So if you practice slowly, you will progress in spirituality, and it is possible at the end of the life also you will be able to remember Krishna. Now in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, suppose because of some reason one person not able to think about Krishna, then what will happen? Suppose he has practiced throughout the life Krishna consciousness, but because of some reason, because somebody in the hospital in comatose condition, in very painful condition, that time maybe he is not able to think about Krishna, then what will happen? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling, if somebody has practiced spirituality throughout the life, and at the end of the life he is not able to think about Krishna because of some reason, because he has practiced this throughout the life, Krishna himself will think about him, and he will come and take the person into the spiritual world. Okay, so that is the reason always it is beneficial to practice spirituality. Always it is beneficial to practice spirituality. Unless you remember, if you are not able to remember Krishna, Krishna will remember you. Okay, so that's what the ultimate thing. the moral of this sloka. We have to remember Krishna and we have to practice. For that, we have to practice throughout the life. If at all we are not able to remember Krishna after practicing so much, it will not go in vain. Krishna will help us. Okay? You look at me.
Actually, Prabhuji, someone is playing with the settings, Prabhuji.
Somebody log the meeting.
Yes, Prabhuji, I guess it's. And Prabhuji, they're enabling waiting room and all, Prabhuji.
Okay. Now you are only co-host. Just take care. Okay. And
Prabhuji, I asked her, she said that she got an option to become the co-host.
okay, so next one is 7. Yeah. Yes. Unmute everyone.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Tasmat sarvesu kalesu
तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु
तस्मात् सर्वेषु कालेषु
mam anusmarayudha cha
माम्
मम मनुस्मरयुतवश्चात्
मयि अर्पितमना बुद्धिर
मयि अर्पितधनुर्बुद्धिः
मामे वैश्यसि असंशयः.
मामेव संशयः.
Yeah.
असंशयः.
Yes. So here Krishna is telling something. Okay. Okay. Somebody read the translation. I'll tell later.
Prabhuji, can we read the translation?
Yes. One by one unmute. They can read.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Brajaraj.
Yeah.
Always think of me in the form of
Krishna
Krishna.
Prabhuji.
At the same
1
time,
minute.
carry out your.
Yes. Unmute one by one.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of
Why Prabhuji muted himself?
Yes.
Am I audible, Prabhuji?
Yes. You're audible.
Therefore, Arjuna, you should always think of me in the form of Krishna and at the same time carry out your prescribed duty of fighting. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes. Next also. One more line is there. With your activities. Can you see this?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes.
I unmuted him again, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes. Read this.
With your activity.
Hare Krishna, shall I on read? Yes. With your activity dedicated to me and your mind and intelligence fixed on me, you will attain me without doubt.
Yeah, so see, Krishna is telling, therefore, Arjun, you should always think of me. So this thing Krishna told so many times in Bhagavad Gita, that you have to think about me, because this is the only way by which you will purify your body and mind. So many people may be thinking, why Krishna is so egoistic? You think about me, you surrender to me. So many times Krishna told. And this Krishna is telling, I think 3-4 times. Man manavat mat bhakta madhyaji mam namaskuru. 2 times he told like this. And here also again he is telling the son, tasmat sarvesu kalesu mam anusmaram. Means always you should think about me. Why Krishna is telling like this, so egoistic? Because there is no other way. Okay, because somebody will think about some other god, goddess, demigod. It's not possible to purify. So that's why Krishna is telling, it looks like Krishna is egoistic, but it's not ego problem. It is the truth. For an example, suppose one person is a manager in an office. He's a manager in an office. Now you are asking about him. Who are you? He cannot tell I am a gatekeeper. Na? I'm a security guard. Will he tell? No, he has to tell I am the manager, because it is the truth. If he is telling I am the gatekeeper or security guard, then he is telling the lie. So if Krishna will tell that no, don't surrender to me, you go and surrender to someone, so that means he is lying. So how Krishna will do like this? That's why Krishna is not egoistic, he's telling the truth, because there is no other way to purify yourself, your body, mind. The only way is to surrender to Krishna, think about Krishna. Okay, so it's not the ego, it is the truth. Yes, somebody read this totally.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Adav.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhuji.
or you read from here to here.
Yes, Prabhuji. He was unmute, but he's not talking, so I unmuted someone else.
Yeah.
This instruction to Arjuna is very important for all men engaged in material activities. The Lord does not say that one should give up his prescribed duties or engagements. One can continue them and at the same time think of Krishna by chanting Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes. So yes, I'll describe. Now somebody read this one from here to here, then I'll go for that.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, somebody read this.
Yes, Prabhuji. This will free one from material contamination and engage the mind and intelligence in Krishna. By chanting Krishna's name, one will be transferred to the supreme planet, Krishna Loka, without a doubt.
Yeah. So now here one more important question comes here. Already Krishna told, Lord does not say that one should give up his prescribed duty or engagement. So Krishna told here, always think about me, surrender to me, like this. And some people may think that, okay, I'll think about Krishna, I'll surrender to Krishna, I'll leave everything. Then whether I'll go to the spiritual world? Krishna told, no, you cannot do, because you have to do your prescribed duty. You cannot leave your prescribed duty, because in third chapter Krishna is telling what? Karma yoga visisyate. Karma sannyasa and karma yoga both are good for the liberation, but out of this two, karma yoga visisyate means karma yoga you have to do. You cannot leave your prescribed duty. You will do your prescribed duty, same time you have to think about Krishna or dedicate your work to Krishna, fruit of activities to Krishna. Okay, then after that you do spiritual service. Okay, you leave the prescribed duty means it is a sinful activities. After doing sinful activities, you cannot reach Krishna love. Okay, that is an important point here. Lord does not say that one should give up its prescribed duty and engagement. You have to do. As a son, you have to take care of your parents. That is your prescribed duty. You cannot tell that I'll leave my parents and go do the spiritual work. That is a sinful activities. As a student, you have to do the study. At the same time, you will do spiritual activities. So see what we are telling about the spiritual activities. Just to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra, that to one mala. It will take hardly 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. So whole 24 hour, anyone can give 5 to 10 minutes. That is a very small thing. Okay, you have to do all prescribed duty. At the same time, you have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. One can continue them and at the same time think of Krishna by chanting the Hare Krishna. So that's all. Then slowly what will happen? As your work will go, as you will progress, then slowly everything will be adjusted. Today, your study will take suppose 5-6 hours or 7-8 hours. Slowly it will go on decreasing. Then you can increase your spiritual activities. So at the end, at the age of 50-60, you don't have any other activities to do. You'll be retired. The time, because you are practicing spirituality, you will have enough time. 90% time you can give to the spirituality. But for that, it has to be practiced from the childhood. Some people will think after retirement, I'll start the spiritual work. It's not possible because it has to be practiced from the very beginning of your life. Then only it is possible. Okay. So a spiritual process has to be started as early as possible. That's why Bali Maharaj taught Kaumarat Acharat Pragna. Kaumarat means at the age of 5 years. The spiritual process should be started at the age of 5 years. Then only you can practice it at the old age. You cannot start it at the old age. Okay. Like I have given you one example that suppose you want to learn how to ride a bicycle, always you have to learn at the childhood. If you want to learn the riding bicycle at the old age, then what will happen? First thing, you cannot ride properly. You cannot learn properly. Second thing, even if you learn, there is always chance of accident. There will be accident. Your leg will be broken. So similarly, in Krishna consciousness also, if you are not practiced Krishna consciousness, you are starting at the age of 60, then what will happen? First thing, you cannot start it properly. Second thing, even if you start, you cannot do it properly. Always there is chance of misdirection. You will do it wrongly and you will not get any result. That's what happens nowadays. Okay. So next we'll go for 14th sloka. This is the last sloka today. Yes, unmute everyone.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah. Ananya chetah satatam
अनन्यचेता सततं
यो मा स्मरति नित्यसाहा
यो मास्यति नित्यशः
तस्याहं सुलभ पार्थ
तस्यहं सुलभ पार्थ
नित्ययुक्तस्य योगिनः.
नित्ययुक्तस्त योगिना.
Yes. So now somebody read this translation.
Prabhuji, can I read?
Yes.
Okay. For one who remembers me without
Little
Deviation.
louder. Your voice is not.
Okay, Prabhuji. Am
Yeah.
I audible now?
Yes.
Okay, Prabhuji. One who remembers me without deviation, I'm easy to obtain, O son of Partha, because of this constant engagement in devotional service.
Yes.
Prabhuji,
So
can I
now Krishna.
continue
Yeah,
after you
one minute.
explain?
1 minute. So, for one who remember me without deviation, means your focus should be Krishna always. You should not deviate from this path. I'm easy to obtain, means I'm easy to understand. Krishna told many times, Bhaktyam Amavijanati. You can understand me by only by devotional service, not by any means. By knowledge, by work, karma yoga, jnana yoga, dhyana yoga. By this means you cannot understand Krishna. Krishna can be understood only by devotional service. So that means all other yoga are to purify yourself and come to the stage of bhakti. Okay, then when you come to the stage of bhakti, it is possible to understand Krishna. O son of Partha, because of this constant engagement in devotional service, okay, I am easy to obtain. So definitely you will know about Krishna and you will reach the Krishna by doing the devotional service. Now somebody read this green color. Yeah. Unmute.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. There is Satvik, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes, Satvik, please unmute.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Please.
Yes, continue. This different process. From here you continue.
Different process of liberation.
Liberation.
Yes. From
From material.
yes.
Hatha yoga.
Entanglement.
Hatha yoga. But here
Bhakti
Bhakti yoga without Any mixture of these is
Mensa.
mentioned.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll tell. So different process for of liberation from material entanglement has been described. So in Bhagavad Gita itself, there are different yoga has been described. One is karma yoga, jnana yoga. This is hatha yoga means dhyana yoga, and another is bhakti yoga. So Krishna is telling, but bhakti yoga without any mixture of this is mentioned. What is the mixture? In karma yoga, so actually yoga means bhakti yoga. When it is contaminated or mixed with some other thing, it becomes other yoga. For an example, bhakti yoga mixed with work, karma, then it is called karma yoga. When it is contaminated with jnana, it is called jnana yoga, knowledge. When it is contaminated with meditation, then it is called hatha yoga or dhyana yoga. So this all this process, you have to purify yourself, come to the stage of bhakti, then only you can understand Krishna. So ultimate yoga means it is bhakti yoga. So final pathway is the bhakti yoga. Okay. Now somebody read this pink one. In bhakti yoga.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Krisha.
Yeah.
Krisha, please read it.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji. I guess she's not unmuting. Oh, yes, Prabhuji. There's Tamogna.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhuji, I've
Yeah.
been muted. Should I
Yeah. Yeah.
read?
You can continue.
Yes, Prabhuji. Different process of liberation
No,
from
not
it.
that one. From here. In bhakti yoga.
Okay, Prabhuji. In Bhakti Yoga, the devotees desire nothing but Krishna. The pure Bhakti devote does not derive promotion to heavenly planets, nor does he seek salvation or liberation from material entanglement. The pure devotee does not derive anything. In the Chaitanya, Prabhuji, can you?
Charitamrita.
Okay,
Charitamrita.
Prabhuji. Chaitanya Charitramrita. The pure devotee is called Niskama, which means he has no desires for self interest.
Yeah. So here also Krishna is telling that karma yoga, jnana yoga. Okay. So pure devotee means he is practicing bhakti yoga. So here he is called niskama. Niskama means he do not have any desire other than Krishna. He is always desiring Krishna only. His focus is Krishna only. Okay. So when somebody is practicing karma yoga, so what he is doing? He is doing all the activities. Only thing what he is doing, he is leaving the fruit of activity on Krishna, but he is doing everything. In Jnana Yoga, he is reading about Krishna, different activities of Krishna. By that, he is being attracted towards Krishna. Okay. Now in Hatha Yoga, he is practicing different stages. There are 8 stages, Ashtanga Yoga. Okay. Then slowly he will purify his body and mind and come towards Krishna. Okay. So ultimately, when he can focus only on the Krishna, not on karma, not on jnana, not on different type of body posture and dhyana yoga, then that is called the bhakti yoga. So when somebody is purified, then he enters the bhakti yoga. Okay. In bhakti yoga, this is a pure process where the focus is only Krishna, none other than Krishna. Yes, somebody read this one. Bhakti yoga is yellow one. Yes, unmute someone.
Yes, Prabhuji. There's Riddhika Roshal.
Yeah.
Bhakti Yoga is a very simple and pure and easy way to perform. One can begin with by simply chanting Hare Krishna. Krishna is very miracleful to those who engage in his service, and he helps in various ways that devotee who is fully surrendered to him so he can understand him as he is.
Yes. So now some people think out of 4 types of yoga, which yoga is simple and which yoga is difficult. So all other yoga are difficult and Bhakti yoga is very simple. Why? Because what you need only the chanting the holy name of Lord. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. It is so simple. Only 5 to 10 minutes it will take. No rules and regulation. Only you should be humble towards the name of the Krishna. That's what. So it's very easy to perform Hare Krishna and chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So that is only Bhakti Yoga. So it is so simple. And when you practice this, automatically you will surrender to Krishna. Okay. Now we'll see here. Yes, somebody read this.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Twisha.
Yeah.
Some say that the devotee should remain in holy places like Vrindavana or some holy
Town.
town where the Lord lives. But a pure devotee can live anywhere and create the atmosphere of Vrindavana by his devotional service.
Yes. So now some devotee think that I have to go to the holy place like Vrindavan or some other places where Lord is there, Mayapur and all, which are very auspicious places. But here, uh, but pure devotee can live anywhere and create the atmosphere of Vrindavan by his devotional service. So devotional service is so pure. Any devotee will stay here and practice devotional service. That place will be purified like Vrindavan. So here you can see it was Sri Aditya. He told Lord Chaitanya, wherever you are, O Lord, there is Vrindavan. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was so pure. We are practicing the spiritual, it is so nicely that wherever he goes, it is the Vrindavan there. So Vrindavan, we told that Golok Vrindavan, it is the highest place, highest abode of Lord Krishna. So wherever Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes, it is the Vrindavan. So similarly, any devotee who practice spirituality properly, he can make any place into Vrindavan. Okay, yes, somebody read this. The Bhakti Yogi.
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Navya.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can we read?
Yeah, read. Got.
Okay. Prabhuji, where were we supposed to read?
Yeah, from the Bhakti Yogi, this red one.
Oh, okay.
Bhakti Yogi.
The Bhakti yogis are engaged in 5 different ways. 1. Santa Bhakti, engaged in devotional service in neutrality. 2. Dasya Bhakti, engaged in devotional service as servant. 3. Satya Bhakta, engaged as friend. 4. Vatsala Bhakta, engaged as parent. And 5. Madhura Bhakta, engaged as conjugal lover of the Supreme Lord.
Yes, so now you can understand different type of bhakta are there. So this is 5 different types of devotees. So one is the Santa Bhakta, second is Dasya Bhakta, okay, you can keep a note. And third is Sakhya Bhakta, fourth is Vatsalya Bhakta, 5 is Madhurya Bhakta. So 5 different types of bhakta are there. Can I ask you one question? Who are this? So first one I am telling, it is difficult for you. Santa Bhakta. What is the meaning of Santa? Is the devotional service in neutrality. So you don't think Krishna in any relation. That means some people think Krishna as Dasya, means a servant, means I'm the servant of Krishna. Some people as a friend, some people as the kids, some people as lover, like that. But Santa Bhakta means is in neutrality. You do not think Krishna as in any relation. So the example I am giving, it is the 4 Kumaras. Okay, 4 Kumaras are in the are Santa Bhakta. Now somebody please tell me Dasya Bhakta, one example of Dasya Bhakta.
Yes,
Engaged in a
Prabhuji.
devotional service as servant.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
So those who know can raise hand. Prabhuji, no one raised hand, Prabhuji.
Okay, it is also difficult. I'll tell this. So Dasya Bhakta is most of the people today are Dasya Bhakta, and our Guru Srila Prabhupada is a Dasya Bhakta. Why? He told many times, I'm the servant of Krishna. Not only servant of Krishna, I'm the servant of Krishna. So this attitude is a Dasya Bhakta. And we all are, most of the people are Dasya Bhakta, means we feel Krishna is our master and we are the servant. Okay. Now can somebody give the example of Sakhya Bhakta?
Yes, Prabhuji. Navya is there.
Yes.
No,
Haribol Prabhuji.
Yes.
In Sakya Bhakta, it will definitely come Sudama and Arjun.
Yeah, very good.
Arjuna and Sudama will
Yeah.
come.
Yes, yes. So Sakhya Bhakta is one Sudama and one Arjun. Very good. Yes, someone else please tell about Vatsalya Bhakta. Who is Vatsalya Bhakta? Example?
yes, Prabhuji. Srinidhi.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
will it be Krishna's parents?
Yeah, can you tell the name?
Yes, please tell.
Yeah. Krishna has got
Yes,
so many parents. At least
yes.
2 parents.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I'm Raj. Can I tell?
Yes, 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 can tell.
I'm Maya Shoda and Nanda Maharaj.
Yes, anyone else?
Yes, Prabhuji. There is Divyansh.
Yeah, can you tell few other names?
It can be Devaki and Devaki is husband.
Basudev. Yes, yes, very good. So, Devki Basudev.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah, so Yasodananda Maharaj. So that means who are thinking Krishna as their child. So few other people are also there, like old gopis, gopikas, okay, who are in the age of Yasoda
Prabhuji
Maya.
says
They were also thinking
other.
Krishna as his child. Okay, so they are also Vatsalya Bhakta. Now give me example of Madhurya Bhakta.
Sir, someone tried.
Prabhuji, Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, in Vatsalya Bhakta, can Mata Ansuya come?
Anushriya.
She asked the Lord to come as their son, so Guru Dattatreya, incarnation of Lord, was formed.
Yeah, maybe. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
He's thinking. Yes. Yes, somebody, anyone thinking Krishna as the child, you will come under Vatsalya Bhakta. So many are there. Some people we know, some people we don't know. Okay. Madhurya Bhakta, an example.
Prabhuji, can I tell the example?
Yeah.
Prabhuji, it can be Rukmini.
No. Rukmini is also like mother. He is Vatsalya Bhakta.
Okay, Prabhuji.
No, sorry. Rukmini is the wife of Krishna. Okay, Rukmini can be. I am thinking about Rohini. Rohini is Vatsalya Bhakta. Okay, Rukmini is Madhurya. But still, Madhurya Bhakta, when we are telling, only one name will come, which is the highest. What is that? Who is see?
Yes, Prabhuji. There is Riddhika Roshil.
Yeah.
Is it Radha?
Yes. So Radharani will be the first name for Madhurya Bhakta. Okay. And there may be, we can tell Gopika's name. So most of the gopis, all the gopis, they were loving Krishna. Okay. So their name also will come. But first is Radharani. Okay, so this you can keep a note. There are 5 different types of bhakta: Santa Bhakta, Dasya Bhakta, Sakhya Bhakta, Vatsalya Bhakta, and Madhurya Bhakta. It is there in 8.14. 8.14 in the purport you can read this one. And now my question is, which bhakta is supreme? Now there are different types of bhakta: Dasya Bhakta, Sakhya Bhakta. Okay, which bhakta is supreme? Anyone?
Yes, Prabhuji. There's
Hare
Danvik.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji, mainly all the bhaktas are supreme. To compare them is not fair, but I
Yeah.
think the Dasya Bhakta and Sakhya Bhakta are both supreme. Because Sakhya Bhakta is Arjun, so he has many things to Krishna. He has right to ask Krishna. And in Dasya Bhakta can convey Krishna's message to like Srila Prabhupada. He
Yeah.
convey Krishna conscious message to the whole world. So they both are supreme, I think so.
Anyone else?
Yes, Prabhuji, there is Brajaraj Basu.
Prabhuji, I forgot to lower my hand.
Okay, okay. Okay,
Prabhuji,
can you
I
tell
think
me?
I know it. It's
Yeah,
gopis.
yes. Anyone else? Yes, very good. So all the devotees are in the same level. What he told is correct. But whenever we want to little discriminate between which is the highest level, because all are having different levels. So gopis and Radharani. Okay, Radharani is also one gopi only. Radharani and gopi are in one level, that is called Madhurya Bhakta. It is the highest. So that's why anytime Narad Muni is telling that when you love Krishna, you have to love like Gopikas or Radharani. So that is the highest uh, level of love. Other are also okay, but that is highest. Okay. Okay, we'll see small video. Then we'll take some questions. Okay. Hare Krishna, Ronit.